Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our third quarter Honors Assembly. I want to thank all of our guests for being here with us today. We appreciate you being here and supporting your student with us. So we are going to jump right in. Today we're going to recognize our students for their accelerated reader, 100% homework, good behavior, and then we will recognize the top AR student in each class, and then the top math student in each class. So we are going to get started. If you could please hold your applause until the end of each class, and then we'll recognize all of our students with that class with a round of applause. And students, let's all be good listeners and be a good audience for your peers. All right, let's go with accelerated reader for Mrs. Birch's class. We have Gabby Augustus, Lucan Bogue, Eli Bonawit, Alexander Claypool, Kendra Gosnell, Maddie Hughes, Maddox Myers, Nevaeh Nichols, Lucas Peak, Olivia Randolph, Rebecca Setzer, West Sunkel, Ellie Taylor, Ivana Trejo, and Elizabeth Young. Let's give them a round of applause. For Mrs. Schmidt's class, we have Braxton Blunk, Matthew Cross, Lincoln Douglas, Isabella Evard, Eli Eveland, Addie Grabby, Zoe Jones, Drake Kern, Miley Kirkhart, Lincoln Lawrence, Thea Malovosky, sorry, I'm working on it, Isaiah Mason, Kira Ray, Hadley Smith, Kyrie Snyder, and Halo Worth. Let's give them a round of applause. For Mrs. Craffitt's class, we have Leah Bapp, Kyler Bershorner, Kaylin Brown, Elizabeth Evard, Rosalie Huffman, Jace Jones, is that right? Leifton Jones, Kendall McManus, Jolena Mendoza, Zoe Painter, Delilah Colburn, Cameron Posey, Braylee Prouse, Spencer Rullig, Nick Sellers, and McKinley Shuey. Johns. Yeah. Sorry, Jace Johns. Sorry about that. My bad. And for Miss Mitchell's class, for Mrs. Wimsett, we have Maxton Blair, Skylar Cartwright, Miles Davis, Lainey Ford, Lucy Frank, Brinley Gibson, Gracie Huber, Eli Lee, Liam Marietta, Abby Prouse, Gavin Redmond, John Wayne Shipley, Jackson Sikowitz, and Gunnar Wilhoit. Let's give him a round of applause. Next up, we will recognize our students for 100% homework. So students, nice job on this one, because I know sometimes when we get home, we're tired, and the last thing we want to do is our homework, but I'm proud of you for getting it done and getting all of it done and turned in. So for Mrs. Birch's class, we have Lucan Bogue, Eli Bonowit, Alexander Claypool, Maddie Hughes, Maddox Myers, Lucas Peak, Olivia Randolph, Rebecca Setzer, and Ivana Trejo. Nice job, everyone. In Mrs. Schmidt's class for 100% homework, we have Eli Eveland, Adeline Grabby, Zoe Jones, Drake Kern, Miley Kirkhart, Lincoln Lawrence, Thea Malofsky, Hadley Smith, Kayari Snyder, and Halo Worth. Nice job, everyone. In Mrs. Craffitt's class for 100% homework, we have Kaylin Brown, Elizabeth Evard, Rosalie Huffman, Jace Johns, Leah Earhart, Leifton Jones, Kendall McManus, Jolena Mendoza, Zoe Painter, Cameron Posey, Braylee Prouse, Reed Robinson, Spencer Rullig, and McKinley Shuey. Let's give them a round of applause. In Miss Mitchell's class with Miss Wimsett, we have Maxton Blair, Brinley Gibson, Gracie Huber, and Gavin Redman. Let's give them a round of applause. All right, moving on to good behavior. In Mrs. Birch's class, we have Gabby Augustus, Mason Barnett, Lucan Bogue, Eli Bonowit, Alexander Claypool, Kendra Gosnell, Maddie Hughes, Maddox Myers, Olivia Randolph, Dakota Rigdon, Rebecca Setzer, Wes Sunkel, Ellie Taylor, and Ivana Trejo. Let's give them a round of applause. In Mrs. Schmidt's class for good behavior, we have Matthew Cross, Lincoln Douglas, Isabella Evard, Eli Eveland, Adeline Grabby, Zoe Jones, Miley Kirkhart, Thea Malofsky, Isaiah Mason, Kira Ray, Hadley Smith, Kayari Snyder, and Halo Worth. Let's give them a round of applause. In Mrs. Crawford's class for good behavior, we have Leah Bapp, Kyler Bershorner, Kaylin Brown, Elizabeth Evard, Haley Hornbrook, Rosalie Huffman, Jace Johns, Leah Eardhart, Leifton Jones, Kendall McManus, Jolena Mendoza, Zoe Painter, Delilah Coburn, Cameron Posey, Braylee Prouse, Reed Robinson, Spencer Rullig, and McKinley Shuey. Let's give them a round of applause. And in Miss Mitchell's class for Mrs. Wimsett, we have Maxton Blair, Lainey Ford, Lucy Frank, Brinley Gibson, Gracie Huber, Eli Lee, Liam Marietta, Abby Prouse, Gavin Redman, Rosemary Rhodes, Jackson Sikowitz, Gunnar Wilhoit, and Dawson Kufner. Give him a round of applause. And now moving on to Accelerated Reader. In Mrs. Birch's class, we have Gabby Augustus. Oh. Time out, hold on. My papers got out of order, I apologize. We're back on track. Okay, wow, that was scary. Okay, moving on. For the top AR reader, I'm sorry, Gabby, my bad. For the top AR reader in Mrs. Birch's class, we have Wes Sunkel. Nice job, Wes. In Mrs. Crawford's class, sorry. We have Kaylin Brown. In Mrs. Schmidt's class, we have Adeline Grabby. And for Miss Mitchell's class, for Mrs. Wimsett, we have Skylar Cartwright. All right, give them a round of applause. Way to go, guys. For third quarter, we are recognizing our top math student for each grade level and then within each classroom. So for Mrs. Birch's class, the top math student is Eli Bonowit. Nice job, Eli. In Mrs. Crafitt's class, the top math student is McKinley Shuey. In Miss Schmidt's class, the top math student is Adeline Grabby. And in Miss Mitchell's class for Mrs. Wimsett, the top math student is Gavin Redman. All right, let's give them one last round of applause. And students, keep working, because if your name was not called today, then it could be called for fourth quarter. I know you all have it in you to earn an award for fourth quarter, so keep working hard. Once again, thank you, families, for joining us.